Alrighty, welcome to Game 1 between Indomitable Hearts and Digital Habitat. We're in the lobby and the game should be starting momentarily. I think this should be a fairly evenly matched game. What about you, Profanity?
Um, I think I'd say it's a little IH favored, but definitely gonna be close.
I
I
feel
think
like it's IH favored slightly, but not by a
yes.
lot. But then what I've heard, I haven't watched their games this season yet, Digital Habitat, 'cause we've always been playing at the same time. But
hmm
I've heard that they've just been like memeing a bit with the drafts. So I don't know if that's sort of like after the fact they
Um,
say that, and or if that's actually what they've been doing. But
I've
if
heard
so,
they've picked Pudge Techies like 2 or 3 times
yeah.
now.
So if they do stuff like that, then it leans much more heavily favored in
Yeah,
terms of IH, I'm sure.
I think Digital Habitat replaced like what 2 players
Uh,
earlier
just
in the
one.
season. Just one?
Yeah,
Okay.
just
So
the
I mean,
sleepy.
the more they get to adjust, like the better they're gonna be. So that'll be an interesting game. That's for sure.
Okay. So I'm not going to do a heck of a lot of commentating on the draft because one, it's a lot of people with their preferences and their heroes that I don't really know their hero preferences. Two, people maybe be memeing, as we talked about. And three, I'm just not the greatest drafter, which is why I'm never the drafter for my team. Uh, I'll holler
Indomitable
out if I
Heart
think I see
immediately
something.
banning out the Druid.
And of course the Jakiro band because that's just like the obvious PAC slash 82L.
Yeah.
Everybody picks Jakiro all the time.
It's a good hero. I think Indomitable Heart has played it a few times, if I remember right.
According to Open Dota, I'm 95%, 95th percentile on Jakiro, by the way.
Impressive.
I saw that the other day.
That's the
So,
Earthshaker. That's something I don't think I've seen Indomitable Heart play.
they played it versus us, actually.
Did they?
Yeah, dude plays an ice shaker.
I believe that dude plays it well. I just didn't. I don't remember seeing it.
Yep, he did a good job. I was surprised in that game. I think that was the game where he was like owning as the offlane shaker, and I was like, um, wait, was he offlane?
He's their 4 player.
Maybe it was Stimmate. I don't know. One of those two is the Shaker, and they were owning, and I was like, how the hell is the Earthshaker beating our safe lane?
Hmm.
So they clearly respect it on DH. They've done a little homework. Disruptor, Tornado hero, I do
So
believe.
Winter Wyvern. IH likes picking that up. I think they're undefeated with it. 4 for 4, 5 for 5,
Yeah,
something like that.
that's such a fun hero. Like, if you get a little bit ahead with that hero and just keep up the pressure, it feels really strong. It's if you get a little bit behind and you're like, you're missing an item or two and you're kind of on the back foot, then it feels really hard.
That's
If
very good for lane right now as well.
Yeah, it's really great if
Um,
people get too divey. If they're divey under tower and then you get a rotation, then that hero's strength really shines, and you're like gonna turn that gank in or that dive into a wipe the other way. But it's interesting. I mean, it's just a strong hero. It doesn't necessarily do anything to counter the disruptor because the disruptor's got so much magic damage.
there's the Void Spirit. That
And
might be that might have been a plant deny pick. I know IH has played that a few times. They've run that 5 with Gambit, and I think they've also run it mid.
yep, I
But I
think
think Indomitable Hearts picks are very based on the game they're playing, so you never really know what they're gonna do. There's Axe. They like that hero a lot too.
that's the stimmate hero there. Very nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I know he plays that. That's not fun to play against.
I'm surprised they didn't ban that actually. Isn't Stimmate, isn't that like the whole, how many games does he
Um,
have on Axe? Can we even see that? I'm gonna go do a little
I
Dota
think
buff.
I think Brewmaster was his most played, and Axe was his second. If I remember correctly. I have the Dota buff open. I can maybe look real quick.
I'm looking right now. Pub profile. Yeah, he
Yeah,
does
okay.
a lot of brew. He doesn't play a lot of Axe actually. Just kidding. I mean, he does on his regular games, but it's like
Oh,
his fourth
oh wait,
most
no.
played.
Who am I thinking of? That? Yeah, yeah, okay.
thinking of somebody else, clearly.
I clicked on dude's profile, so I was confused. I saw Earth Spirit come
Ah,
up. I was like, that's not right.
gotcha.
Okay, so Clinks is blend out from Undoubtable Hearts. Digital Habitat has played Clinks very successfully.
Axe is nice. It's an initiator. You're going to usually be trying to run at the disruptor versus the running away thing. And if you can catch that void spirit, it just makes him useless. I'm curious if it's a mid void spirit or a support though. I don't know Beastie what he plays, and I've seen the other folks on. Actually, it could be off lane too. I've seen several of the people on DH play void spirit in one situation or another. So pretty flexible, I think, which is nice for drafting.
I imagine if you're picking it up in the first phase, it's probably a flex.
Banning out all of the Uber carries. You got the Jug, Void Spec, Drow, Morph. Pretty standard. It means like somebody's gonna pick the Sven, and somebody else is gonna pick the Ricky. Like that's right. Isn't that what that means?
Anti-Mage is still in the pool. I think
Oh yeah,
that's
and the anti-mate. I forgot about it. So of those three, two of them will get picked. What's the over/under on that?
Well, honestly, I don't even know. Like, I don't even know what carries I want to play outside of Drow and Void anymore.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say the reason I say that is because anti-mage Ricky, Sven, and then the heroes that are banned. I have not seen a game without one or two of those heroes in the last month.
That's Snapfire.
Just haven't seen it. Like those carries are the only carries I'm seeing in every freaking game, and it's a little tiresome, especially.
There's a lot of supports and offlaners that are very good right now. But there's only a very small amount of carries that are good right now, so people target those to get
Are you talking
more
about?
mediocre hero out.
Are you talking about players in 82 on PAC? Or are you talking about heroes?
So, heroes.
Just kidding. Just kidding, carry players. I'm sure you're all great.
Also, 100% they did not play Earthshaker against us.
Okay, then which team was? Oh, was I thinking
Grim
of?
Ethereal did at one point. That's
No,
the only
no,
time I remember.
no. Somebody else did it. God dang it! Now I gotta go look because I'm not gonna be able to let it go. If it wasn't them, then it was the other team we played last week.
There's Necrophos, so a lot of flexibility coming out from both drafts.
Interesting, Necro.
I like Void Spirit in just about every position. I like Necrophos in every core position. And I think a good Necrophos player could make it work support if they absolutely needed to.
It was Team O's, 8 O's. That's what I was thinking of. My bad, I got
But
my
the one
games
where
confused.
there's a stand-in for me in that one, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's why I don't remember that.
There's
Ooh,
the
and there's
Sven.
the Sven.
What did I say? It's not a surprise. There has not been a single game without one of those carries in the game. Like if you look on Dota Buff, you won't find a single game without a Sven, Drow, Spectre, Void, Jug.
Yeah, if Spectre and Void are gone, I pretty much just pick Drow. Like, what are they going to do about it?
Right now, you got the catch with the glimpse. You got the initiation, sort of getting the back lines with the Void Spirit. I think you need a little more like actual initiation on Digital Habitat.
Yeah, I think
And then I feel like you need some high damage output.
Yeah, high damage. That's what I was thinking.
So AM later game could do that. Ricky mid game could do that.
Pick up a Nyx Assassin.
More damage.
I mean,
burst.
It's very good against Snapfire.
Yep. Good against Snap. Good bursting on whoever gets stuck by Wyvern ult, or by Wyvern. Saved by Wyvern, excuse me.
Snap can pop ult. If Nyx is near the snap, he can stun.
Yep,
If Nyx is near where the ult is landing, he can use Carapace.
Gives them
either
good
way,
vision
it's gonna
too,
get canceled.
which is nice. still feel like they lack that damage though. Unless the Void Sphere goes heavy damage output and can like really blow up the back lines, but with the Wyvern save.
Yeah, I think it could be they get Desolator crits, faceless Void Spirit type game if they choose to go for that.
What I'm seeing now is it's looking like it's the offlane Void Spirit with the mid Necro, although it could flex to safe depending, and then they got their supports in the Nyx and Disruptor. So I'm still looking for that Ricky carry from Digital Habitat.
I think I'd rather see the Necro go as like a 3. I want to see like Guardian Greaves and Lotus Orb on that Necrophos.
I think he does that either way. I'm just guessing. What do we do? Oh, they banned out the Ricky. Okay, so we're not going to see the Ricky, which I think is probably what they would have picked, but because it's good to dodge the Sven stun, jump on the Wyvern. Now what do we think we'll see? Do we think it's going to be the AM, or do we think they're going to pull out something else?
10 seconds remain.
Because other than AM, not a lot of carries been picked lately.
5 seconds remain.
They banned.
Trying to think of what would be
Quap.
good.
So Pipsqueaker mid. That's what we're waiting to see on IH.
Radiant's turn to pick.
But there's the AM ban too.
Alright, so now the carry is going to be a B tier carry at best, whatever it is.
There's 10 carries banned in this draft. I can't even name 10 good carries.
That works out nicely for IH though. I mean they got one of the top tier carries and all the rest of them are banned out, so that's nice for them.
5 seconds.
They got the damage, they got the initiation, they got the
Watch
save.
the 5-head pick from Digital Habitat here. What's it gonna Medusa?
There's the okay.
Okay.
We may so I'm curious now where they're laning the Necro and where they're laning the Medusa. Either one could go mid, either one could go safe. I think you normally put the Medusa mid, but we shall see. It's a more of a farmer hero, and I think Jupster's been more of the farmer heavy player, so likely safe lane, but I don't know. I like IH's draft a little bit more though. If they can get somebody here with like, I don't know, I want somebody who's got mobility and vision providing type hero, because they got everything else. Maybe somebody with like catch potential, somebody who can like bust up the team fight a little bit more.
I feel like whenever I don't know what IH is gonna pick, they pick IO. So I'm just looking at an IO pick right here.
That would make for an interesting game for sure.
I think I'd rather see the Medusa go carry. I like it better as a carry hero. So it doesn't do anything with the levels it gets from mid, and it's not gonna make space.
Yeah, I think that's what
Like,
they'll do.
If you have a mid Medusa that's going for like a farmy type game, and you have one side lane lose, it's really hard.
Are we gonna see a Zeus here by Pipsqueaker? Or a Prophet maybe?
Zeus would be decent.
Oh, Pango.
Pango weird.
Your hero. Make
Okay, that's the guy that'll get in there and bust up the team fight. That's good. And he can build Diffusal, which is nice against the Medusa. And it's gonna be a mid Medusa.
Pipsqueaker. Middle Pangolier.
Medusa Pango matchup in the mid. That'll be interesting to watch.
Oh, is this a Necrophos carry?
Yep.
Oh, this is? Alright, I like it.
Little Mr. Juki Poo playing the safe lane these days.
Wait, isn't... No, never mind. I was thinking Tornado was their 3.
No,
I
he's
was
their
like,
5.
wait, you Disruptor? Okay, so Gambit's on Snap. It's gonna be a 4 Wyvern.
I'm sorry, what? Did you say
I
Wyvern?
said Gambit's on... Yeah, Wyvern. It's Wyvern, but...
Let's get Mango in here so we can talk about Ogre Magi.
Maggie. But dude, it's weird. Is if I say Winter Wyvern, I pronounce it like that. But if I exclude Winter, I just say Wyvern. I don't know what it is.
There's got to be like a name for that as some kind of like
Maybe it's just
dialectical
mixing
thing.
Winter and Wyvern together.
Maybe.
Two different words. Get out Wyvern.
This please.
See you later, nerds.
All right. All right, I'll do the intro here for Digital Habitat, and then I'll do over the characters, and then you can do the IH, if that's okay.
All right. Yeah.
Extreme focus on the cosmetics, though. All right, pause 1 here. Jukester on the Necrophos, playing the carry role. Then we got mid Jaracabra on the nice Medusa with the Mortal set here. Very nice. Pause 3, Lil Uzi, aka Rhino, on the Void Spirit, which is a hero that he is known to play. No cosmetics for Void Spirit yet. Very sad day. And then pause 4, we got the Nyx Beastie, who I don't know. I've never really seen play, but I hear is doing good things. And he's got the new set from the Cavern Crawl. And pause 5, Disruptor. You got Tornado, classic Disruptor. Every game is a good Disruptor game. All right, over to you.
Okay. So for the POS 1 here, we got Sven. He's got some nice skins. Doesn't have the Immortal Sword though, so kind of throwing right there from the start. On POS 2, we got the Pangolier, the nice little skin here. He's got a sword and a gun. I don't know what that's gonna do for him. Nice. We got Naked Axe on POS 3. Stimmate.
Naked Axe with a
I forgot to
mask.
say Pipsqueaker's name. Pipsqueaker's on the Pangolier. I think I forgot to say that, so I'll say it now. Yeah, we got Stimmate playing Naked Axe with a golden face. On position 4, we got Dude on his Wyvern. No matter what skin on that you put on that hero, it looks the same, so we're not even going to talk about it. In POS 5, we got Gambit playing Snapfire, and I don't think there's skins for that hero yet. Gambit's actually getting run down as we speak.
Where did he try TPing to? That was less than ideal.
Oh.
All right, that's a
Digital
big.
Habitat secures first blood.
That's a big oops by Gambit there. Not only now does he not have a TP to run back to lane, but he died and gave first blood. Oh. All right, so top lane is gonna be first last hit secured with the Stormhammer. Very nice, doing what he can without his lane partner. Off lane.
Oh, and that's a TP burn. That sucks.
Yes. Okay, I'm interested to see how this lane goes here. Axe is such a strong laner, but then Necro has great sustain, so this will be interesting to see who plays it better.
I think once Necrophos hits level 3, it's going to be roughly even.
The good thing is Necro doesn't have to get up into the spin range for his last hits. And then in the mid, we got... Oh, I should probably turn on the last hit chart. Then in mid, we got our Pango Medusa matchup. Medusa winning pretty hard.
Gambit's getting ran down again. The Void is low though. 70's walking back in. They both get stunned. Gambit falls again. 70 has to run away.
Well, did he take a lot of regen off of them at least? We got a couple of tangos left. Plenty of tangos left. Nope. And the Dire is in an advantage on the... Sorry, the Radiant's at an advantage on the top lane. And they've got more regen left. Although Snap comes in with a salve and brings another salve. So, okay, I'll take back what I just said. No regen left on the Wyvern. Or the Disruptor. That's interesting. Who does the next damage? Still level 1 feels bad on the Snap. Can't do a cookie onto the Void.
Is Beastie gonna stun this? Oh no. If he stunned and stole that CS, that would have been entertaining.
Got a pull off by the Radiant. And Wyvern's taking a lot of her ass.
Down here. Though they're turning this a little bit.
Stormhammer ready on Sven. There's the follow-up and the blast. There it is. Nice turn.
Oh, Gambit's gonna live. Good.
Beautifully done,
Good ball
top lane.
back up there. That was a close one too.
Yeah, once you get snap level 2 with the Sven stun, that's 3 damage output
Yeah.
spells. That's huge. And I think they just didn't realize that that was about to happen on the Radiant.
Mango's recovered a little bit. He's only down by just a handful of CS now. He's
Yep.
actually tied and back to 1 down, but
This top lane, this is the lane I want to watch.
Wyvern hurts. Build the disruptor. Disruptor gets away.
Ooh, dude almost goes down, Disruptor almost goes down. Brought out a salve on Disruptor. Wyvern has no such luck, just a bunch of tangos.
Is this courier? Oh, that's just the Axis courier. Wyvern's gonna do the walk of shame.
Pango
TP
tries
back
to
with
dodge the Mystic Snake, fails to do so, but he gets the rune bottled, very nice. Ooh.
Gambit and Sven getting low top.
Yep, there's the stun, and it's no more stun available.
Gambit
He's got the
can walk
speed.
away, I think.
Yep, and 70 is on the way out of there. He's got the movement speed. You're not going to catch the Sven, unfortunately for you. Oh, but he turns back in, and he might die for it. Oh, the hesitation on the Nyx. Now he's going to lose his life. No. Oh, these guys are going. They can't decide to get in or out, and they're losing their life for it.
This is so
And
awkward.
I miss a kill bottom as all
Meanwhile, we
that's
missed
happening.
bottom. There's so much shit
A
happening.
trade, safe lane for off lane. They had the kill on Sven if he throws that stun out there. The hesitation let him get away, but then he came back in for some reason. 5-minute runes. Got a little competition going on here. Do we got a glimpse up? We do, but no mana. And the kinetic field won't catch in time.
This should be a dead disruptor though. Although Arctic Burn's not up for a few
Oh,
more
he
seconds.
stopped to attack
He
the
gets
tree. Very nicely done.
Well played by
Pango
Tornado.
rotates down and gets nothing.
If he doesn't kill that creep, I actually think he just dies there.
Pango's running back the long way around, doing a little farm along the way. And if we look at net worth right now, Medusa's winning, followed by the Pango. No surprise, mid laners at top. But then the Necro and Sven are kind of tied, so it's a fairly even game so far. The big difference is the offlaner of Radiant is way ahead of the offlaner, moderately ahead of the offlaner of Dire, due to those couple of kills up there.
Like, Sven's in trouble, but he gets a 2-man Storm Hammer. He can just walk away.
And they did not get off the Spake Carapace in time.
Either team has vision of this DD, but it looks like Medusa's
going to check, and she sees it, and she takes it.
Go deny. No range for it.
Alright, let's see item-wise what's going on here. We got Axe going for an early, well, not early, going for a Windlace, looks like. I don't know what he's going for here. Is this gonna just be movement speed while he gets a hood? Looks like.
Looks like the axe is
Going
gonna
down.
fall.
Yep. Well, top lane. Nice remnant. Sven's just taking harass after harass. I think he thought that the Void Spirit would stop hitting him and start just taking out last hits, but he just didn't stop hitting him. That's a lot of damage out. Oof. Oh, nice
Okay,
rotation by the
Tango's
mid
gonna get 2
lane,
here.
and he's gonna
Maybe?
get 2 out of it for sure.
Sven's stun comes through. He's wasting a lot of their time,
Ooh,
though.
Gambit casts the cook on himself instead of the Pipsqueaker, but it doesn't matter.
You know, this lane's pretty much just only gonna get better for the Necrophos.
And the tips come out, trying to tilt the man. Alright, yeah, Necrophos is
Sorry about
moving
that.
further and further ahead. Axe further and further behind. Let's look at the rest of the items here. We got Void Spirit with the bottle, going for the quick Yules. Not even getting a null talisman or anything else to slow that down. He wants to get that as quickly as possible. Sven didn't quite get the stack off. Good try. I think he stopped running. We're gonna go for the mana boots into probably the early Greaves on Snapfire. I'm not sure. I think it looks like the axe might be going for Tranquils, which I don't know how I feel about. I haven't bought Tranquils on axe in a while, but
You might just want the casual.
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess I don't see what else, unless he locks the combining of the boots.
Yeah.
I say you might just want the casual movement speed, but
Yeah, I'm hoping to see the boots get locked, but if he goes for that, then that's his preference. I've seen lately the power treads, or particularly the movement speed phase boots, be a lot better. Necro's going for the early mech, and Pos 5 Disruptor's going for whatever he can afford with his table scraps. Rotation top lane. Pipsqueaker chases, hits him, and gets the kill. Nice rotation again by the mid. Meanwhile, the Medusa, the Radiant mid, isn't doing any such thing. He's just farming away, making his net worth lead get bigger and bigger.
okay, let me turn on the net worth chart now. Oh man.
I'm gonna go back to the last hits myself. Medusa with a huge lead in last hits, but that's counting jungle creeps and mid creeps now. He's rotating between side camps and the lane. And the Wyvern trying to get some levels while he can mid. Bottom lane. Necro's just enjoying his farm. Axe is waiting, can't do anything. Can't even take the camps because the Necro will rotate over and force him out of them. Feels bad to be the off lane Axe right now. Top lane, they're fighting for the runes, but the Carapace will stop them from killing it. Ooh, very nicely done. Sven stays too long, gets destroyed.
This was your greatest success.
1 for a 5, totally worth it.
Medusa going Yasha, got her Yasha on the way on the courier. Axe is trying to get some camps in the neutral while the Necro is going to be in the lane.
I kind of like these Tranquils though. With how much just constant harass he's going to take from a Necrophos, it's going to be nice to just go into the trees and regen up a little bit.
If you want to be out of vision for 20 seconds to do so.
Yeah. It's better than spending 110 gold on a Salve, I suppose.
Snapfire ult used, I didn't even get to see when it happened. My apologies, Gambit. And I look away from a second, and the axe goes down.
It was a Reaper Scythe kill onto the axe. Although Reaper Scythe did not get the last hit, so no respawn time for the axe.
There is little hope for Radiant's middle tower.
Net worth check.
This
Pango's
game
catching
goes
up.
late. I like this. I think I like the digital habitat lineup better.
Nice pushing bottom. This is what I'm talking about. The people are all out of your lane. You have a catapult. You push. Don't go jungle. Very well done by the Radiant.
There hasn't been a lot of tower pressure before this bottom tower push here.
Yep.
Like anywhere on the map.
A lot of fighting. And we got 3 heroes mid from Dire. And they take the bottom tower. Axe is going to sit there and farm now as the Radiant's going to back off and go look for jungle farm. Order rotation.
Yep, Necrophos has the first item, Greaves.
And it looks like top lane, our Void Spirit is content to sit there and try to get that Yules as fast as possible. And we got level 6 on the Nyx.
They went on to the Nyx, but it looks like he was just able to invis and walk away.
Snaps is sitting in the trees, waiting for something to happen. Looks like they're rotating top, trying to kill this Void Spirit, but he feels it. He feels it and gets the hell out of there. He's got some backup coming now. And we got 2 of the cores in the same jungle triangle section for the Dire. Not the greatest feeling in the world.
Yep. Sven is struggling to find farm in this game. Yeah, went for Mask of Madness.
Still though, keeping up
Item.
well. Despite all that, he is finding it. He's just a little bit behind the Necro, who's been doing very, very well. I'm sure the Iron Talon helps a lot. Nice drop for them.
Best neutral item you can get.
Penguin's finding the rest of the jungle farm along the map. They're a little bit afraid to push any lanes, so Void Spirit's still keeping this lane pushed. I'm looking to see when he goes for this tower.
Dagger.
Yep, Axe rushing the blink, trying to make something happen. Just wants to be able to make something happen for his team. Oh, missed the communication. And now Axe is gonna die.
Rotating a lot down here. Yeah, this is a dead Axe. Reaper Scythe gets the kill. That's really good for the Necro. But can the ult? He gets it.
Yep, the snap ult gets him before the Void can interrupt it. And Pipsqueaker rolls into town. This is gonna probably get a kill. Oh, he has another dash. Will it be enough? Yes, it will.
Pipsqueaker gonna die for this. He has a swashbuckle. He's stunning himself. He's fine. They can still turn.
Ooh, the dodge very nicely played.
God, this is
And
bad.
good
It's
turn by the
Pipsqueaker.
Nyx. Snap comes back down with nothing to offer but a mana boot.
Necrophos dies, but pick up the 2, 3, and the 5.
Fight recap. That fight went well for the Dire, or sorry, for the Radiant.
Yeah.
Huge XP change and good gold change. The Axe didn't get to do
Meanwhile,
any damage.
both the Medusa and the Sven were elsewhere farming, but the Medusa's farming just so much faster.
Yep, and
She went for the S and Y.
the snap did a lot of damage that fight too with the ult. If they interrupt that snap ult, that fight isn't even close.
I would definitely like to see 2 Lotus Orbs on the side of Digital Habitat.
2 Lotus Orbs for the stun and the
Lotus
Wyvern ult,
Orb.
or what?
It's very good against Sven. If Sven uses his Superman before he BKBs, Sven gets stunned back. If you use the Lotus on the target, he's Supermaning.
Yeah,
and that will give you
is
enough time to
nice.
kill him in most fights.
What happens if he is BKB'd? Does he still get stunned back, or does he not?
No, he doesn't get stunned back. I'm not too certain on the mechanic of will the other person go into will they like Superman and just miss, or I'm not sure how it works. This is
Bad
looking
for the Dire.
bad. Sven gets glimpsed back. He's super fast though, so he's fine.
They both went to initiate at the same time, but it just so happens that Medusa has an ult, so you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose that trade.
With the buffs to God's strength, he's still gonna get something out of this, though.
Yep, he's gonna
Get a
speed
lot
up.
of
Oh,
farm
nice
from it.
big wave bottom actually. Look at that. With that busted ult into an escape into farming, he is now second on the net worth chart.
Like they're still skirmishing mid. I think this is where they call it quits here, though.
Axe has his blink.
None for you.
Necro's falling around the Sven, pinging him out like, come get this guy.
One ultimate orb up on the Medusa.
I feel your pain, Juke. So often I chase people around looking for a kill, and my team
The
just does other
Wyvern.
things.
Good call from
case,
Stimmate, but what
these
can
are
they do with
good.
it? Rolling Thunder.
Oh, it's too close. Oh, poor Snapfire. Didn't want to let the ult go, looking for something to make it work.
Ooh, Pipsqueaker misses the swashbuckle.
Now's the time. It looks like they want to go back in. This is the chance. Nope. Juke rotates
Medusa's
over.
getting low on mana.
Yeah,
Ult up in 5 seconds, though.
that was going to be a good turn if Necro didn't rotate over. Let's check
Ooh,
neutrals.
Necro's going for Evan's Halberd. I like that.
Right now
I
we're
like
keeping
that
the
they're doing a lot.
farming item on Sven. Looks like the Pango's taking the Vampire Fangs, which is nice. Axe still needs a neutral item. He'll probably take that Ocean Heart that was just dropped in base.
He has something on the courier.
got range, cast range
Yeah,
on.
the Ocean Heart on his warrior.
Yep, cast range on snap, and then Wyvern has Arcane Ring. I don't mind the Arcane Ring, but I might reverse that. If I'm Wyvern, I want that cast range, I think, and then Snap could use the armor. I don't know, just a thought.
I think Snap has more mana problems anyways, doesn't she?
Let's see what she's got.
Got a super low mana pool.
She's got good mana right here, unless she's using her spells a lot, which Gambit's been
Yeah.
doing a lot of playing behind his team, kind of waiting, so he's not really using up that much mana.
10 and 15 second cooldown on 100 mana abilities will get to you eventually.
Yep. All right. Looks like they're grouping top now, and Dire's gonna give it up. This feels bad to have.
First smoke onto this void.
That's why they're grouping. They're smoking. They're gonna try to get this pause 3. Very tough under tower with a super mobile hero. How are you gonna lock him down fast
Sucky
enough?
target to get.
That's how you got to
Keep the
axe
ball.
call. Got a stun. You're too late with the stun and the cookie though. Nice
Oh,
aim.
the cookie's beautiful.
Nice aim by the Sven. I'm glad he didn't
Well
turn at
played.
the wrong
We
time.
can get a tower out of this.
And while they're doing that, around the Roche pit here, the supports are looking to put up some vision.
Medusa's getting, yep, I was 300 gold away from Scotty on this Medusa.
This is interesting though. The Radiant has started making a comeback in net worth, other than the fact that Medusa's still pulling ahead.
In most cases, it's bad to have all of your net worth into one hero, but when it's a Medusa, that can get scary.
That's funny. Pipsqueaker gets sent back bottom. Tornado says, "You're not farming up here. Get the hell out." I would love to see the Dire make
Sometimes
another.
a Vambrace in this backpack, or Vambrace, sorry. Wonder if he's...
Yeah, let's look at the Radiant items. So Disruptor has the mana regen. Void Spirit's got the Nether Shawl for the spell damage, which is very nice for him. Nyx got the cast range, I guess good for 2 of his spells. Medusa with, oh, beautiful Grove Bow. That's a great item for her. And then Necro, a good item for him on the Dragon Scale. Very cool. I like those neutral items on the Radiant. But I'd like to see Dire do another group up smoke in order to put up some vision before they try to get a gank. Like, I want to see a little bit of vision so you kind of see and know where the Medusa's farming. Because if you can see where the Medusa's farming, you can fight somewhere else. All 5 Dire here, all 5 Radiant
Lots
here.
left in your mid.
Radiant has to feel good about this. They've got the whole map opened up to them right now. The Dire needs to get a good team fight and then make use of the space. Or go split and make the Radiant react.
Tornado's drawn on the map. He knows what he wants to do. They want to take this entire jungle and just take this top tier too.
Yep, they're going to take the jungle, force the other team out, make them sit around and wait, holding their hands. Oh. And the Nyx goes down immediately.
Nyx is dead.
Ooh,
Good
beautiful
on the
team
Necro
fight.
Codes.
Beautiful team fight by
Necro's
the Dire.
almost dead, but the heals... Oh, they just can't get this Necro.
Oh no. Pipsqueaker and Axe
How is
both
this
jack
Necro
up their
alive?
spells just a little bit. And here comes the roller, finally. Oh, so close.
The Necrophos is still alive, man. That's... The Sanj is insane.
Nice glimpse, and Gambit goes down. That fight started out so well by the Dire, but instead of backing off, they stayed in there.
Rhino's at the base.
Oh,
Oh,
golly.
Stimate mixes the call. Oh,
He runs into there with blade mail.
Blade Mail.
Oh, and he takes more blade mail damage. That was a little bit dumb, but probably shouldn't have hit that spell, Rhino. Nicely done, Stimmate. A little divey by the Radiant. Yeah, if the Dire here doesn't go on that, if they back off and wait for those spells and Medusa ult to go down, they win that fight by a lot, I think.
Mhm.
But as it is, 2 of them get Medusa stunned and then end up going down as a result.
And, like, they committed so much onto that Necro and couldn't even find the kill.
Yeah, it started off real
Medusa
nice.
seemed relatively untouched. Yeah, like, the initiation was great, but
And Pipsqueaker's glimpsed again. Axe is pushing mid, trying to do something, make something happen here. That fight turned out good for the Axe, bad for the rest of his team. Axe is now tied up almost, well, just about, with the Radiant offlaner. Alright, Necro's got a halberd up now.
Oh, he's finished it, and that item's so good.
Yep, Sven's gonna feel pretty bad. He's got no BKB
he has
yet.
he has a Sange and Kaya queued up now. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I'd like to hear that. I'd actually like to hear.
I actually like that. If you get Necro, if you get a Wyvern ulted, it's gonna last
he
less.
shifted to Shivas. Well,
that's
there's
dead
already
Medusa.
a Conjure Heaven Tailbird. The status resistance doesn't stack since it's from the same thing. This is looking bad for Dusa though. Axe calls up. He gets the call. Axe is gonna die for it, but if they find this Medusa, it's more than worth it.
Yep. 100% worth. Are you sure the status resistances don't stack?
I don't believe so. I could be wrong about that.
Okay,
Because I know the movement speed for sure doesn't.
I think he's assuming it does stack because, oh nope, he looks like he's changed his items.
No, yeah, he changed to Shiva's guard.
And Sven, here goes. No stun, no stun. Okay, and you're dead.
Sven's dead. This is... Again, it started off good, but there's just so much sustain from Digital Habitat.
Ooh, and the Yule stops the Wyvern TPing out. Yeah, up until the Sven death and the Wyvern death, I really liked that fight. But then they hung around too long, kind of not sure what to do.
Pipsqueaker managed to get out alive.
Hey, he did not get glimpsed at that time. Very good. Ooh, Invis
Oh,
coming
this
up.
could be bad, though. He has no mana.
But there's a ward right here that he just walked under. Pipsqueaker's pinging help, please. And the Radiant should be able to go get all these bounties if they're on top of it. I want to see the Dire be a little bit more decisive in the decisions to get in a fight and out of a fight. There's a lot of like hemming and hawing.
Oh, rip Gambit. May he rest well. Moves at him as he taunts away.
Such a weird taunt, but I like it. And going right into the Ags after the Yules. Golly, that's slow. Alright, Medusa's farmed. The Eye of Scotty slow, just wrecking this Axe as he's trying to run away. Alright, running up into the triangle blind. They feel confident, they have no nicks and they're blind and they're running up anyway. And the Disruptor's gonna die for it. Gets his ult off first though, zoning.
Yep, here's the roll.
Yeah, it took him much longer to die. Alright, there's Medusa ult. Get the
They're
hell
gonna look
out.
to fight this?
Why would you run in, Sven?
Oh god, 70's throwing. Wyvern heal. Oh no.
Can they turn it? There's the Medusa's out of mana. Holy crap, it worked.
This BKB is huge.
The Wyvern snap right there turned that fight back around, despite a mistake by the Sven. And they're gonna go for this Medusa, or this Necro.
Oh, there's a DD.
Oh yes.
Yeah, this Necro's dead. Does he have Dispel talent? No. Yes, it's 15. I was thinking it was 20.
Alright, we're gonna need a cookie onto the Sven.
Not quite in range.
No cookie on it. There you go. That feels bad. It took way too long, and now they die.
I don't like watching this. I don't like this.
Oh
boy.
Those chases that last longer than 10 seconds almost always result in you just losing your life.
70 needed to save his stun for Ghost Shroud.
Yepers. He tried to do the stun after the other stun ended, but at that point, you chase too far, you're under their tower, their team's alive.
Strength is gone. The damage isn't anymore. Necro's got 29 armor.
Necro's got the Greaves and more armor up, yep. And it looks like the Disruptor's just gonna rush an Axe. Nice catch onto the Pipsqueaker. But he didn't follow with the Remnant because it was on cooldown. But you got the glimpse, so it's all good. Definitely worth the Disruptor ult for the mid kill.
Disruptor ult's relatively short cooldown, so
yep. And they're going to take
100
mid tower, take the farm in the jungle while Medusa gets this whole lane to herself. This is beautiful. Yeah, Medusa's almost got up a Monkey King bar, looks like.
I like this Disruptor's choice for the eggs. If he ults the Sven before Sven can get a BKB off, like he's just screwed.
Yeah,
The
Sven,
fight's lost.
Sven is kind of their, like, other than the Wyvern ult causing big havoc, the Sven is their thing. Like, the Sven has to be able to Superman around the fights. Which he's actually not going ag, so never mind. Yeah, that feels a little
Although
bit
actually,
bad.
if the Wyvern's not caught in it, the Wyvern can save the Sven from all magic damage for 4 seconds out of the 5 total that the Static Storm is. Unless...
How so?
With the Bold Embrace, right?
I thought that prevents all physical damage.
Is that what it is?
Pretty sure.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm wrong about that one. Yeah, it's all physical damage. But still, it's 4 seconds without taking one type of damage, and
Yeah, the heal will at least help offset. It could keep him alive long enough to make it worth his while. We got no Glimmer Capes or anything to make it take less damage, but they do have a pipe almost up on Axe. Alright, they're back in here on Radiant. Looks like they're going to smoke or something.
Necrophos almost has the Shiva's guard completed, just 200 more gold, but looks like they don't care.
The Dire is also grouped, however. They're smoking around each other, doing the old loop-de-loop. Radiant's drawn up into the triangle.
These guys are gonna love to watch this when they rewatch these.
Yep, gotta love those plays. Who's gonna be high ground? Is always the question when the smokes run out or they run into each other. Looks like the Radiant's gonna be high ground.
Stays on that high ground. Oh, smoke breaks on Necro.
Oh, that's a
BKB from Sven.
wow, unfortunate.
Necro's gone. I mean, Sven's gone. That's 3 kills, and they couldn't even kill a Disruptor.
A little bit of miscuing on the spells by Dire there. The Sven was in the lead, didn't know if to go in or get out, and then the Wyvern solo ulted a Nyx with nobody around.
Pipsqueaker's cutting lane. He's got to get out now, though. Nope, he's dead. He has buyback. Yeah, he has buyback, so that's fine.
And they're going to go Rosh. This game is not over, but the Dire need a really good synergistic team fight with all their spells working together. They could win a fight if that happens, but without a really good team fight, this game's just about over.
I think I think Indomitable Heart's gonna have to win about 2 fights in a row to be back in this game.
They've only got 1 objective so far, only 1 tower down on the side of the Dire.
I'm not too worried about that. If they win a fight and Sven has God Strength, he's gonna 3-tap towers. So if they have any time remaining on it after a 1 fight, the towers aren't gonna exist.
If they can get that 1 team fight we're talking about, and then get a couple of towers, it's a nice net worth swing.
He just, onto the Medusa. Medusa's hard to kill once, and she has her ult back up already.
Now Medusa just gets to sit there.
Cooldown. That's crazy.
Just gets to sit there and hit towers now. Nice blink by the Axe there. A little bit late on the jump by the Void Spirit. Where's the Medusa? Waiting for creeps. Yeah, so we need like a Blink Dagger or a Force, your Force Staff up on your Wyvern to make these initiations a little better. These counter initiations just aren't working out because the team's not, I don't think they're communicating what they want to do in the fights. It seems like they're reacting and sort of overlapping their stuff.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Axe got a couple of good calls, but I feel like you wait.
Stimmate's been building this pipe forever now. He just hasn't been able to get it.
Dying in every fight, keeping your net worth the same feels really bad. Big wave bottom.
Bags queued up. Yeah, all 3 cores of Digital Habitat are ahead of all 3 cores of Indomitable Heart, so not looking pleasant.
We get the positioning by the Radiant.
Ooh, Scythe for the Necrophos.
nicely spread out by the Radiant. They're not letting anybody get that Wyvern ult.
Like, if they Wyvern ult someone, it's got to be the Necro or the Void. If they're in a group. If they do it to Medusa, it's just not going to do anything.
Dire sitting back far trying to stay safe, and the Void is still in there. This is good. This is good by the Dire.
Void Spirit dead. Axe is also dead though. Falls out onto the Necro, but it's not going to be enough. But
Also almost enough.
Could be enough. Gambit's throwing. Hit 2. Sven's in with Warcry.
Yep, the Medusa's going to lose her first life here. If they can finish attacking her,
there
we go.
goes.
But here comes the second life, and what do you do now?
Sven's just dead
You
immediately.
buy back on Sven is what you got to do.
Buyback, but the buyback without God strength.
Yep. No more
Void
ults.
buyback too.
You just kind of slowly lose your buildings now. Unless you can blow up somebody. No one's committing though, so the axe is gonna get pulled down slowly.
Got it immediately disarmed. Axe is dead, no buyback.
And the GGs should be coming out within 30 seconds.
Yep. GG is gonna be coming out real soon. If the
Although-
sun dies.
Yeah. I remember our first game though, the same thing sort of happened, and then they made us take all of their buildings. They didn't GG out, so maybe they'll.
That's true.
And now
IH is definitely the
Pipsqueaker's
type of
cutting.
team
Look at
they're
this.
gonna play. Yeah, I'm watching them. This is funny.
But the backdoor protection is no longer kicked in. The creeps got just close enough to disable, which is unfortunate. But it will be kicked back in now. So
They're going for the game. Can they do it through
no,
backdoor?
they cannot through backdoor 100%. So they got to back off. Pipsqueaker with a
Heads up.
game-saving play actually right there.
It's definitely buying him time. Yeah, and Double Heart's definitely going to get at least one more fight because of this. Very well played.
And the Void is feeling really why is there a courier in the air? The Void is feeling really confident, so he went for Kaya after his Ags, do as much damage as possible. I don't like that at all.
I think he's just trying to get the creeps out of the base. But
Yeah, but that doesn't
wasn't
do anything. Now they have no Snapfire ult for when the Sven's alive, so there's no real threat to the Necro anymore. And the creeps haven't been cut, so they're just right back in the base. Yep. Good try by the Pipsqueaker, but this game is just about over. This next team fight, Medusa's got her ult back up. So does Disruptor.
Medusa has no mana though.
Yeah, if they catch her right now, actually, before anything else, there's a chance. This Axe can call her, and then they can.
Good call.
You gotta run her back though, man.
Axe is just so not tanky.
And the Sven wasn't quite close enough.
Sven has God Strength BKB. Oh, there goes Pipsqueaker. Sven against the world? Can he do it? Nope, there's the
There are the
GG.
GGs. Alright, really well played game 1 by DH, and not poorly played by IH until a couple of those team fights in a row where they just didn't get their spells working together. That's it. You gotta communicate who's gonna use spells on who, and not get confused in the team fight.
And
Alright.
when you come out like a little bit ahead on all 3 lanes, when you have a Medusa, things are looking good.
Yep.
Especially like they snowballed really hard out of that start.
If we go over